we could see the Mumbai crime branch also seeking Tahavur Rana's custody. I see you're standing before the Taj, resilient, of course, in its height, and the fact that you see how really it's standing tall years after the terror attack speaks about the spirit of Indians, about how we, came back from the terror attack. But so many who faced that attack still seeking justice. One step closer to that with today.
Well, I'm right now outside, as you said it, outside Taj, the center of the siege that happened for more than 60 hours. This is where the longest stretch of that entire siege was taking place. At other places we had seen, like at CST, which did bear the brunt of the entire attack, the number of casualties was high. But then it was here that the siege went on for long hours. The terrorists were to be cornered in one place, and then finally they were shot down. So it had taken a long toll on the system, on everyone, and that's when a lot of it was realized as to how the system had suffered. And then the NSG Commando hub was made in Mumbai, so that, because at that time, remember, in 2611 there was no NSG commandos here. So it was all, they brought in from Delhi. That took a lot of time. So, this operation, this entire terror attack had shown the loopholes that existed in the security system. But what was essential was to book those people who were responsible for it. And that's one of the reasons, after a lengthy trial, Kasab was sent to the gallows. But remember, there is another accused who is still to undergo that trial. Remember, right now, Abu Jundal, one of those people who was actually handling, from the control room of, according to what the Mumbai police has been stating, that the person was, coordinating and handling from the center of this attack was Abu Jundal. So he is still facing trial. His trial in Mumbai is stayed by the Bombay High Court because he had sought some secret documents which the government of India does not want to release. And for that particular issue, the entire arguments are still pending, where the Solicitor General himself has to come down here and he has to argue. So obviously, whether his trial and that of Tahavur Rana, will that happen together? The modalities of it, how will it be done? All that really has to be worked around, and it will really take a while before things really, we see a trial really beginning. At this juncture, the investigation, it takes priority. The NIA has to investigate the details. They have to reveal what Tahavur Rana has not revealed in USA. Apart from that, if there's anything that they can get out of him, those are the details that they need, and to build the case further against the perpetrators who were sitting in Pakistan.